everybody, Randy Kertz here for Bass Musicians. So this month I would like to talk about a habit that you see sometimes when people are adjusting themselves, self-adjusting as it were. They may crack their own necks, or they may pull on their fingers or crack their knuckles, or throw their arms out or something like that. And the idea is if they can make something pop, it feels looser, it feels better, and they've done something. What they may do is actually hurt themselves, because when you go ahead and you do this self-adjustment, you're not doing what you need to do, in that you're not moving the particular place or segment or joint that is restricted and causing you to feel stiff or to have pain or to have problems. What you're doing is you're moving something above or below or around it. This makes a popping noise because that's moving okay. Gas escapes from the joint and it releases endorphins, and you feel better or you feel looser for a moment, but it always feels the same shortly thereafter. This is because, again, you're not fixing the area that is restricted, but you're getting something around it. When you crack your knuckles, the old story about you're going to get arthritis and your hands are going to get misshapen and all that does not ring true. However, what you can do is take ligaments which attach bone to bone and stretch them out. Now, once you stretch those ligaments out, they don't tighten back up again. You can't stretch them back or do exercises to get them back in a loose state. So while cracking your knuckles isn't particularly injurious, what it can do, again, is loosen up those ligaments. So it's not necessary and doesn't really do anything for you. When you crack your neck or see someone else doing it, or you do it on somebody else, again, you're not doing it to relieve the problem or release anything. What you're doing is moving a segment close to a restriction or a problem area, which releases gas, which makes the popping noise, which makes you feel better for a short while. But again, it's not really taking care of the problem. And what you can do is you can throw a disc out in your neck, which goes in between the bones of the spine. And what that does is that can press on a nerve, give you a pinched nerve on a permanent or short basis, neither one particularly desirable. So it can be dangerous. It's habitual. Once you start doing it, you just sort of do it out of habit. And again, it doesn't do any good, so I would suggest that you don't do that, or that you, and also that you don't do it on someone else. If you need to see someone for a particular problem, you've got a pinched nerve, something's tight, something needs to move, see a healthcare professional particular to that. I would, of course, recommend a chiropractor being one. You can also see a massage therapist to help loosen up muscles, or an acupuncturist for the same thing. But that's what's happening, and you should try to avoid that as much as possible. As always, Randy Kertz, available at my website, www.drkertz.com. My email, drkertz@drkertz.com. My book, The Basis Guide to Injury Management, Prevention, and Better Health, available from my website, and also now from Baseline Publishing in the UK. See you next month. Spring is here. Hallelujah.